Today, we're going to talk about Summit and how is it different than Adequan injectable. This is Summit Max Equine, and I am Robin Benson. If we haven't met yet, I am, full disclosure, a representative for this company, and it saved several of our horses and a couple of our dogs before the oral version was out. Today we're going to focus on this one because I get asked a lot, what's the difference and why is it better? So first of all, it is an intramuscular injection that has to go in the muscle. You put it in the neck or the chest, and it comes with a needle and a syringe for each dose. Each vial is a dose, so you want to make sure and keep it clean. You draw up the entire vial. Do not give part of the vial. But how is it different than Adequan? What is it? What's in here that makes it so special? This is a chondroitin 4-sulfate molecule. And now before you get started, I know we hear chondroitin everywhere. It's in everything. Literally, it's in every cell in our body. And it's on every shelf at Walmart and Walgreens and drugstores. The difference is the form that it's in and how it's actually used by our body or available for being used by the body of any mammal. So the source of this is actually from bovine cartilage. It is a trachea of a cow, which is a byproduct of the meat process. So no cows are injured. It's actually using a byproduct that was going to waste. It happens to be one of the most pure forms of chondroitin 4-sulfate. And the difference in this chondroitin is the chondroitin 4-sulfate. Chondroitin 6-sulfate is commonly found in most over-the-counter oral chondroitin supplements. That usually is sourced from shellfish or shark cartilage and poses a big problem for compatibility and absorption in the mammal body. And if it's a human body, then it is hard, and maybe you have a shellfish allergy. But for horses, it's really important, since horses are mammals as well, to have the compatible version. Also, this is extremely pure. This exact formula was originally used for human corneal transplant surgeries. It's chondroitin 4-sulfate molecule, extremely pure, distilled down. All pollutant molecules have been removed, and it needed to be that way because the human eye is so sensitive. It was originally licensed by the FDA, approved for use in human eye surgery under the drug Condronol. And so the doctor who isolated and developed the distillation process has a wife who is an equestrian, and she wanted to use these amazing anti-inflammatory results in her horses. So the actual vial is sterile water, a very, very mild preservative to make it shelf stable, and the chondroitin molecule. Now, one thing for your horses that's really important to understand is the heparins, methanes, and methanols have been removed through the unique patented distillation process, which means this is the only form, it's pharmaceutical injectable grade, it's the only form that is safe for horses who may be bleeders, barrel racing horses, racetrack horses, because heparins can cause bleeding and they have been removed. That is one big difference. Adequan has those molecules present, heparins, methane. So do not give Adequan or Osphos or any other NSAIDs to horses that tend to bleed. This is good for that because it does not contain heparins. It's extremely pure. The molecule size for absorption, 467 Daltons. It's tiny of this chondroitin molecule. Adequan is between 3,000 and 14,000 Dalton size. That's a huge difference in size and also purity. The purity of this chondroitin molecule is so much more pure. So when you give this, you start with a loading series and then you do maintenance. And of course, like anything in the body, it takes time to work. Inflammation is part of every process in your body and it needs to be removed. Every disease process, every healing process, every inflammation or every injury process. So using this as a preventative is also super powerful. But in the event of arthritis, any itis in the body, itis means inflammation, so any condition that has itis at the end of it through the whole body, not just in joints, this can help. It can help heal soft tissue because chondroitin, the chondroitin molecule, is at the very basic cellular level of every cell in our body. So stay tuned. If you want more information about this, hit subscribe on this channel. We are going to be diving in to many more questions. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We will talk about more details about this extremely powerful molecule, simple molecule, no side effects, no interactions. And if you want a 15% off coupon to order some for your horse, click the link below.